Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and right now you are seeing the finished eye look. Very sparkly, purple, sultry vibe. And if you know me, you know I love anything sparkly. You gotta live your ultra sparkly life. Gotta add that sparkle, and it wouldn't be fun without sparkles. So that's my vibe, and yeah. So this is my finished look after a long day. We went out, back comfy, but I wanted to give a close-up with the back flash of my eye look and how smooth my skin looks with the powder, the makeup, foundation, and everything. So definitely feel free to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it a lot and be a part of my sparkly journey. And definitely, if you have any ideas of the next makeup look I should do, colors, looks, graphic liners, anything you have any idea, feel free to comment. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys and enjoying this journey. Bye! Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a makeup look, an eye look. I'm thinking purple vibes. But yeah, let me introduce myself. My name is Alyssa Garcia, and I just love makeup. So it's my first video, so we're just gonna have fun with it. My face is a little bruised right now. It was pretty clear, but I get these like baby bumps. So it's a little bruised right now, if you can see, but it's healing. So that's why it's like this. But with the makeup I have, you can't really see all that. So yeah, what I do first, make sure my face is clean, get a wipey or wash my face. Then I like using the Evian natural mineral water all over my face. I want to shake that up. Right now I have these hair clips in. Get mine from Walmart or Sally's, and then that's where you get those. Keep your hair back. Just drench the face. So I hope this is a Friday. I hope y'all's Friday is going good. About to have a little date night with my husband, get some sushi, a couple drinks, and have fun. So I'll tune in again later to show you my look. So me personally, I know some people start with their base foundation first, but I love to do my eyes so that way I can get a wiping and just clean up the edges and just be like, mwah, chef's kiss. Fantastic. So I just always do that. Let this dry, and then I go ahead. We can do brows first. We're gonna do brows first, then go into the eye primer. So depends. Sometimes I just kind of depends. Today I think I'm gonna do like my go-to brow look, but normally I just like brush through it with one of these pencil spoolie things, brush through my eyebrows. And then we'll do like a dried up mascara and just brush them through, and it's really good. But today I'm going to be using the little pod Maybelline Tattoo Studio. It's a brow pomade in the shade medium brown. So I think that's what I'm going to do first. Brush through. My eyebrows have actually grown pretty good and thick. I used to not be so thick, so I used to do my waxing on my eyebrows. So I always start like this, just create my line. Mine's always messy first, and then I clean up the edges. Like, that's what I always say. That's why I start with my eyebrows and my eyeshadow first, because I'm a messy applicator person. That makes sense. It looks crazy right now. Believe me, I know. So yeah, I've just recently got married. My first video, I just haven't had time to, I love doing makeup and I do it all the time. I just haven't had time to just sit down and film with you guys. So this is the first time doing that. Brow, brush that products in and out. I'll show you what I do when I clean it. Oh, eyebrow hair. So this eyebrow is very thin here compared to this one. Has a thicker tail. I don't really change my eyebrow shape too much because I like the way it is. Yeah, so kind of just what I do. Yeah, I really want to just be consistent about posting because like I have a full-time job, so it's a little more difficult than these influencers and other people that I do enjoy watching that that's all they do, so it's easier for them. You can just sit down and have fun and create makeup looks. I would love to get to a point where I can just do that. So I use the Kirkland brand wipes. You can get them at a Costco. That's what they're like better than the Neutrogena ones, I think. Because they're just so, they clean everything. So. See how clean that is? And then after this, when I start doing my eyeshadow, I'll even clean it even further with a concealer brush, a flat tip concealer brush. So, see, voila, nice eyebrows. My ring's all twisted. My baby hairs are getting in the way here. I like a sharp line, but I always just stick to the edge of my eyebrow hair, like that, like my true edge. I don't add, you know, some people add their product to create the little hair strokes, but ooh, looks good. So let me get this side. Basically just clean up so it has that straight line. Okay, eyebrows good. If this is too dark for you, I have pretty light brown hair right now. It kind of looks dark because I showered and it didn't dry fully, but oh no, I'm bleeding. Normally, I have a pretty good this is the shade I like. It's not too dark, and this was the medium brown from the Tattoo. What's it called? Tattoo Studio from Maybelline. So after that is done, the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion all over my eyelids. Just give it a little one of those. All over my eye. To the other eye. And I just blend it in with my finger. helps make sure like you don't have as much creases. The eyeshadow is very vibrant when you actually put it on, and it's smoother. The application is smoother, especially with certain eyeshadow palettes that are more like translucent or like kind of like opaque, like to where they're not as pigmented, so they need more product. Oh god, pretty fast, so it's on there. You kind of can see it right here. Okay, so that's done. I've been liking this Revolution palette. I think that's what mainly I'm gonna use. Revolution palette by MakeUp, Revolution London. They have really beautiful shades. That's what I like. This one is probably my favorite right here. That one, just because it's so sparkly, and I love sparkles. Like, that's gonna be like my trademark, just sparkles, and pretty good with eyeliner too. But it's kind of what I do and what I enjoy. It's just lots of sparkles. So the brushes I use, they're e.l.f. brushes, which amazing, really are amazing brushes. Ulta. Honestly, I love Ulta more than I love Sephora, just because there's so many things you can get at Ulta. But also at Sephora, you know, they have things like Selena Gomez's line and other people like Huda Beauty, but that aren't at Ulta. So okay, because it comes in this little case, you can just tie up. Keeps my brushes organized. Right now I've been using the foundation Clinique, Even Better Clinical. It's really good for my face type, in the sense I have oily to combination skin, and this stuff it'll last, it doesn't transfer, especially if you put powder on top of it too. It's really amazing. Right now I'm in the shade Porcelain Beige, so we'll see how it looks on camera, and stuff like that. I'm just gonna coat my eyes with the base of it real quick, and then go into the shadow.
Just tap it in there. Tap, tappity, tap, tap. Might as well do it right here too. Get it going. So, do that.
My little, this brush with my excess, I'm gonna get my eyebrows right up on the edge. This makes it even better of a cut, which is awesome. And you can't see, but I'm right-handed. So you see how much that cleans it up so well? Okay, a little pag. Okay, so now we can go into the eyeshadow, the clean base. Let me get this. Get it cleaned up a little bit. Normally kind of wait to clean it up, but it just kind of looks ridiculous the way it was. Okay, so got a good base and palette. So normally I'm gonna go between this shade and this shade, but I'm gonna start with the lavender first. So gonna tap into it. I like to blow it a little because it's really pigmented, so it's not so intense. And go for the eyeshadow look. But so you see how it depends on your eye shape, but for me I have pretty big eyes that I can work with. So I always go on the edge, the outer edge of the crease, right there by your eyelashes on that corner. But like, see where my eyes open? Like right there. That's where I'm gonna go to. So I just stick it in there and blend. I always do circular motions when I'm blending. Pack it in there in the shape you want. This is the first time I'm doing it on camera like this. Normally I'm looking at a actual mirror. So we'll see how this comes out. Just constantly wanting to blend your outer edge. Get that corner too. This is my lavender purple. See how like this pigmented and it's very blendable, and so it's like looks seamless. Especially when you do like the coat of foundation and everything. Okay, to do. Then I think I'm gonna want to use this shadow, which, what is it called? Enchanted. I use it so much it's covered up the name. So I'm gonna use one of these brushes, the little flat tip, which you've seen I've used already. So I'm gonna put that into here. Oh, right there. Ooh, right there. Both sides. So put it right there. I just love it. You'll see how sparkly it is. Kind of like a cut crease, but different. So I always do my eyes, instead of resting them, I always go like this. Like stretch them out. So I can get the actual shape I want. I know some people, to do a cut crease, they do like concealer again. I don't do that. I just think you're wasting your product when the shadow, if it's pigmented enough, should be able to do the same effect. If that makes sense. Okay. Doing the lower lash line too, right there. Then we can put a dark purple at the bottom. I'm gonna use my ring finger to get some of that dark purple, put it on my lower lash line. Swipe it across. It's the same effect as a brush, because you don't really need to blend your lower lash line, you know? So, keep adding. Let's blend that baby out. Okay, so it's pretty much good, done. Then I'm gonna use this brush again with the same shadow on the Revolution palette, which was Enchanted. So I've used Enchanted and Promise. And then the dark purple was Urbanism. So I put that right by my eyebrow. It was like my eyebrow bone. It was like a highlighter. It just elevates the look. And blend it out. I'm using my pinky. You see how that's just like a boom. Woo! I'm gonna add more to this side. Love me some sparkles, guys. See how that's like, boom, it hits that light. It hits that light. Okay, so add more to my lid. Pretty. See how it's kind of like a half crease? Half cut crease. Sometimes I'll do liner, but I don't know if I'm feeling like liner today. We'll see. I've also been using the e.l.f. eyeliner pen. Hey guys, so I am doing my eyeliner right here. The right eye is a lot easier for me to do than my left eye, but basically the technique I do with my right eye, I start from the base and just make a swift motion. And then definitely your wipey is your best friend to clean up, make a very sharp edge on the wing, and that is the goal. So definitely the way my eyes are formed, you know, kind of has different folds. So I kind of make sure that when I'm looking normal, that my eyeliner looks connected, it looks even in a straight line. I don't like whenever, you know, you can do your eyeliner and then because of your eyelid skin, it looks like wrinkled because it's not stretched out or not a straight line. So definitely cleaning up a lot here and making it nice and cut and sharp. So yeah. Okay guys, so we are still cleaning up that eyeliner. And yeah, this is basically about to be done and finished and cleaned up. And then we will head to do the other eye and then mascara. And I'm just basically adding more of that like highlighter shade, which is basically the same shade as the base of my lid, onto my eyebrow bone for an extra pop of highlight and color. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. About to pack it in that corner edge. So you just, depending on what kind of pigment you want, just keep patting it in, adding it to your thing. I hold my brush like this, kind of like a pencil, like, but instead of holding it so close like that, it's like pretty intense, you kind of hold it further back, like in the middle. I hold it in the middle, so I can kind of reach what eye I want. So see how I'm patting it but moving it at the same time, just to spread that pigment all over here. Because sometimes I know you guys will like just spread it and it ends up being patchy, but that could also be the type of shadow you're using because the pigment isn't there, right? Just blend, circular motions, blend, 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 blend. Blendy blend. Add some more over here. Okay, so grab, pack that on there. So it depends on your eye shape. You want to make sure it's matching to the other eye. Sometimes you can go higher, sometimes you can go lower. Just depends on what eye look you're trying to create. Because this is a flat tip, it allows me to get the pigment of the eyeshadow on there. Just follow your eye shape. Or if you have very small eyelids, just fake it till you make it, baby. All you gotta do is put your little eye shape where you want it. Like I said, go on the under eye corner. Get yourself that glitter, that pop. So yeah, see how I cleaned that up? If I did all this after my foundation. So right here, we're just doing the same thing we did on the other eye, making sure it matches up to the other eye that we did, putting that base lid color in the eyebrow bone for a highlight and a pop of glitter and sparkle. And yeah, just making sure it matches and is even, because you know, us OCD queens gotta match our eyes. We want to make sure we blend, blend, and blend some more. So definitely adding our last touches here, and then next it is on to add that dark purple underneath the eye, like smoke it out, nice smoky purple eye look. And then we are going on to mascara. Woohoo! I always like connecting it. Some people leave it open and I just don't like that vibe, so make sure I color it all in there. So I do the edge, which is a little different than this side, because this side I just go wee. Here, because my eye shape is different, like my eyelid closes a little more on this side, it's a little more complicated on this side, so now I just go like that and connect it. Whew, take a deep breath. Oh hell, I think I messed up. Ah, no. Just put the eyeshadow over it. Oh god. Whew. Gotta stretch out my hand. Okay, I connected. I made the connection. Now, Color it in, color it in.
A little more center than this side, so all you gotta do is add a little to the edge. Just clean it up again. I add to this side too, a little bit. Just equally both clean them up.
Eyeliner wing. Now I'm gonna match this bad boy up. I don't like misconnections. I have like a little mole right there. But that's like the eye look, the eyeliner, the purples, lavender vibe, kind of pinky, dark purple. Yeah, and that's the look. It'll be even more intense with my mascara. Just wait. Then foundation's easy because it's just spread it all over. I'm cleaning my hand. Where, oh where can my baby be? Okay. So, if you haven't been put on yet, the best mascara you could ever buy is, I have multiple ones, as you can see.
The Essence Lash Princess, the green one, is the one that I think works the best, makes the most volume. They're very volumizing. So yeah, let's put that bad boy on. I always just do this, like, circle it around, circle it around. And we put it on. Now, this isn't a brand new one, so it takes a couple coats, but on a brand new one, you probably need like 2 coats max. And of course, you're gonna make the funny face, but, but this makes my eyelashes pop. I know some people use the Better Than Sex mascara from Sephora, from TooFaced, but this is better than that and 10 times cheaper. It's like $5. It's like the best thing you could ever get. It just works so good, like the formula, whatever they use, and the bristles, just make your eyelashes pop. See that? Like, wow. And this is old, not that new. That's just one coat. I love this on me. Okay. Boom, boom, baby. Normally with eyeliner, you can't really see your lashes, but this bad boy, you can. So I always like to get my little inner corner lashes, just doing that little swipey. I don't even use a lash curler either because my lashes are just long. They're blessed. I've been blessed with long eyelashes. My husband, he has really long eyelashes too, but I've never put mascara on them to see how long those are with this mascara. That'd be pretty interesting. So I always do bottom lashes too. So it just completes the look. Do the bottom over here. And sometimes because I do it so pretty thick, it kind of hides the purple, so you can reapply that purple eyeshadow underneath if you want. Or just leave it the way it is. Depends on what look you want to go for. Okay. So, it depends on your eyelash style. You can, I know some people do like that fox eyelash style. Some people just go up. I kind of like fan them out, like I'll do that. Okay, I'll clean it up. I'll do this, and then like when I do my lashes, I get right at the base and go up. Like, you really don't need much. Because my lashes, the way they go, they kind of curl that way. So I end up like brushing them up, and then kind of fan them out. That makes sense. Yep, there you have it. Oh my god. Get them over. I'll sometimes clean underneath so it's not too intense. Kind of depends. Put more purple over here. But yeah, that's my...
Pretty much good. That's it. That's about it. Get more of my purple. So you add it, then you just clean up a little. You still get the look, the purple look. Now, onto the foundation. Sometimes I just will pump it on my hand. And dip my brush into it. But recently, I've literally been using this brush just to smear it all over my face and then blend it with this one. This one is the e.l.f. Buffing Foundation Brush. Best one ever. I need to clean it again because I used it a lot this week. But yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, just right now. If I want more, I'll get more. Get this good old thing. I dip both sides. Start with my forehead. Blend that bad boy out. You can carve your eyebrows even more. Hey guys, so right now we are just applying the foundation with this flat brush and carving out those eyebrows because that makes a clean look. And we're just going to be blending it with the e.l.f. foundation blending brush. So basically stay tuned, and I'll hop back on in a second. So we are going to be doing tapping motions. You just want to tap and move constantly over your face. You're just tapping and spreading it around. So that, to me, is the best way to get a flawless foundation and a flawless finish. This foundation, the Even Better Clinical Foundation from Clinique, is a mattifying foundation, but it is liquid and it just blends out effortlessly, depending on what you use. I prefer using a brush. You can see now I haven't really been using concealer lately, just been using the foundation, and it covers my dark circles. I don't really have too bad of dark circles, but I have been using it, and it still creates a flawless finish. And so I'm just tapping that in, blending it out, and you will see that I put the foundation on my face in sections. And so right now I'm under my eyes, making sure it doesn't mess up my eyeliner that took me forever to do, and then continuously just go down my face, the next section and then the next, and then you can see that I'm gonna start putting it like little dots and then blending it out. Right now, this is the first layer of foundation, and then we're going to go with a second layer just to hide those bruises from, getting my acne, and using the tool to get rid of it. But yeah, you can see the very transformation. I mean, my face is red right now due to the bruising and the acne, but you can see the foundation's really covering it up, and you can't really tell. And the best thing about this foundation that I do love is that in a picture, you can't even see it. It's like so flawless, especially with like right lighting. Your face looks bomb. You can't really even see my texture of my skin, which is why I like this Clinique Even Better Clinical Foundation. I've tried so many different foundations, and this is the one that's worked the best for me. And it makes my texture of my face not stand out as much. Now, if I use primer, this time I didn't use primer on this tutorial, but normally I will, but I was trying to let my face rest, so that's why you can see my pores. They're pretty big and open, but yeah, it still covers everything, and it's looking flawless. So yeah. So this is me doing the second layer of foundation. You can see I'm doing it in dot formation to where just smear it everywhere and in tapping blending motions. I'm not spreading it with the brush, so that I'm basically building up the foundation. I'm layering it. So that is what I'm doing, making sure I covered everything, because what you don't want is a patchy foundation application. You want to make sure you're fully covered and it's a flawless base. And so that's the key. I recommend doing 2 layers. Depends on, if you don't have anything to cover up, you should be fine with just 1 layer. But for me, there's a purpose to my madness, so it works best for me. And this is what works for me and my skin and the style I like to use. So we are continuously blending it out, buffing it out, all over the face. And then after, normally, like my acne, I have more problem areas like on my cheeks, and so that's why you see all my bumps, pores. But in photos, I don't use any filters because you really can't see it. Like, my photos come out really nice with this foundation. That's why I love it so much. The Even Better Clinical Foundation. I used to use Clinique Stay Matte. That thing did not come off. You could be, because I live in Houston, You could be dancing at the downtown aquarium on a hot summer night and that thing would not move. So this one doesn't move either, but when I do sweat, it's a little more glowier, but that's because I use foundation and I have oily skin. More oily skin than most people. Well, not really, because some people have it pretty bad, but yeah. So that's this side all foundation done. You can't really see my bruising, right? Smooth base. Now, I gotta put the powder in there, set the face, and I'll be almost done. My husband's almost home. And then I gotta do bronzer too, so almost done. Not really. So normally I use the Kat Von D, but I have been using the translucent Laura Mercier. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. But first I'm gonna do these press powder, which is called Westmore Beauty. My mom bought it for me, so it actually is really nice. I used it for my wedding. I did my own makeup at my wedding. So it's nice. You can tell I use it a lot. So I'm just gonna like do that. Get the brush all lathered up and swirl it around, and just tap it in. You can see it's already mattifying. My baby's home. Hi, baby.
It's hot here.
Yeah.
Why are you wet?
Huh? Yeah.
Why is it so hot?
I don't know. Didn't put the AC on. I love you. Now the AC's on. So that's the pressed powder. Then I'm gonna use this one. Hello. So it looks like that. Dab it on there. Looks really white on my face right now, but let's blend it out. Gotta get the bronzer, which I use the TooFaced. It smells like chocolate. I use it a lot as well. So you just swirl it around in there. Also using the I'm using the Flawless Face as my bronzer just to blend it out. I don't really use contour, I just bronze. Chiseling chin out, my jawline. I go like that. Alright, and the cheekbones. I have pretty high cheekbones, so I'm gonna just circular motion blend it. Just kind of tap it in there first. Baby hairs are in the way. Okay, so we are bronzing right now, just circular motions, putting it all over our forehead, on the top section, my cheekbones right underneath, and then going down my jawline and just tapping it in and blending it out. And then after this, we will be on to blush, and that is my favorite thing ever. I love blush, and we'll be getting to that soon. Okay, right now we are dusting off the excess powder on our face and then hopping right. Okay, so I couldn't find my other blush palette, so I'm just gonna use this one. I used to use this a lot. It's the TooFaced Little Peach Apricot. It has blush and a highlighter, so I'm gonna use that. Like I said, I love blush. I even put some on my nose too, just like right there on the bridge. Blush. Highlighter, and we are done. Highlighter and lipstick. Highlighter I love using, it's by Revolution, Makeup by Revolution London. It's the highlighter Reloaded Raise the Bar. Looks like that. Like caramelized, cool. So, my trusty old brush. See all the glitter? Down my bridge of my nose, my lips, my cheeks, like blush, like how I'm doing with the blush. this is the Shine Loud NYX. It's really good. It does not move. Look at my mirror. Difficult. I always go on the edge of my lips, and because I have pretty big lips, so let's see. I have a lip cut right here, but this lipstick covered it up pretty good. Dip it again. Very drying. So once it's on there, it basically stays. So then, this brand, it has a gloss side too. Spread this stuff on your lips. So this stuff literally stays. You could kiss somebody, it ain't coming off. Which I love about it. It's awesome. See, look. See, it's the gloss. Again. Nada, nothing. So yeah. My handsome husband is looking at me, giving me the look. I must look good. Okay. And that is the finished makeup look, guys. So, hope you learned something new. Bye. Ciao. Mwah. Hey guys, this is my finished look. And yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel and look forward to seeing you guys and talking to you guys. Feel free to drop a like and comment what other eye look I should do next, what colors, that kind of vibe. And yeah, this is the tiara I wore at my wedding. I have two. But all right, y'all take care. Ciao. Mwah. Bye.